What it do, what it do, what it do, good people. Coming to y'all live from Taz TV. I told you I was going to get the king. I told you I was going to get the bull. I told you I was going to get St. Joe. I don't know is he in the Hall of Fame yet over there? I'm not sure. But we're going to be pushing for it if he not already. King, speak your name.
Torrey Butler.
Now, Torrey is a soft-spoken man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to bring it up out of him today. We're going to bring it up out of him. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for this man. When we was playing, he was a bull. I had to bring my hard hat every time. When I knew I had to play against him, I'm thinking about him at least a night before. Like, well, all right. You know what I'm saying? So, big salute. But we're going to jump right into it, though. Mm-hmm. Where you from?
I'm from Annapolis, but my parents moved up here, you know what I'm saying, to the Catonsville area, probably when I was in, elementary school.
Okay.
So, I started, you know what I'm saying, going to Johnny Cake Elementary School, you know what I'm saying, that's in the Catonsville area, and then I started going to Johnny Cake Middle School, which is now Southwest Academy.
Okay. Now, what middle school did you go to?
Johnny Cake. Johnny Cake Elementary and Middle.
Okay. Did you play any other sports other than basketball?
Actually, I didn't play any other sports besides basketball. You know what I mean? I started playing basketball in sixth grade up at Enrico. That was a local, like a little local type league or whatever. Good players was up there. A lot of those guys went up to Woodlawn. That's where I was going to end up going to school at. You know what I'm saying? But I started playing in the sixth grade, and I wasn't really that good. You know what I'm saying? In sixth grade, you know, I was shooting from my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Just came out there. I remember people was like, you know, what we playing to? I was like, yo, what niggas playing to? You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. You know what I mean?
What sports your interest even to want to play?
I just, you know what I'm saying, was watching like the NBA finals, you know, like the years before. I was watching Isaiah Thomas and a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, that was playing the NBA, you know what I'm saying. They was like, for real, Isaiah was like the first guy that I seen, you know what I'm saying. I liked this game. So I was like, let me go out here and see if I can get a little hoop career going, you know what I'm saying. So I went up to Enrico and played my sixth grade year. Didn't play well, didn't make any teams, just came out there and just played. You know what I'm saying? But I had a good time. You know, I tried out for everything though, but I didn't make anything.
Okay.
So came back, seventh grade year, talked to my brother over the summertime. My brother was like, he said, man, you pretty strong, you know, you athletic or whatever, but he said, man, you gotta get your jump shot, you know what I'm saying, up over your shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Start just, you know, shooting over your shoulders. So that summer, that's all I did. Just shoot the J over my, you know what I'm saying, get my jump shot up over my shoulders. So I came back that next year and made all the travel teams, all the, you know what I'm saying, average like probably about 15, 20, and 10. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere, for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you in middle school. Now you start to figure out, oh, I can play this game a little bit. I can play it. So leaving middle school, coming out of middle school, was there any other high schools you was gonna go to other than Mount St. Joe?
No, that was it. Nobody else really knew who I was or where I, you know what I'm saying, where I was playing at or where I came from. You know, we played in like a lot of county tournaments or whatever, you know what I mean, out in like Broadneck and all out that area. Played out there with Annapolis All-Stars, you know what I'm saying,
I remember that.
Yeah, that was my first AAU experience. We went down to Florida in 8th grade. So that was kind of like my first getting out of town experience, trying to, you know, play against kids from out of town.
Do you remember who was on that team?
Just all the guys played at Annapolis High School. I can't remember all, but SJ, that played with Bucky.
Okay.
He played, you know what I'm saying, football at St. Mary's.
Okay.
Super athletic.
Now, your 9th grade year, you coming into Mount St. Joe. Now, Mount St. Joe is a powerhouse. You know what I mean? They always kept a bunch of talent, a lot of talent over there. Shout out the Clancy. I love his name.
Pat. That's my guy, man. I love that guy, man. Good guy, man.
Now,
Best coach ever.
your freshman year, what was going through your mind? You in the Catholic League at this time. Mark Carter just ringing bells all over the place.
Yeah, yeah.
You got St. Francis doing it. Then you got Warren Dixon just. I mean, hey, then you got Tulsa Catholic. They coming up. It's starting to name.
Mm-hmm.
Who was on that team? Who was on your varsity team at that time?
Like I said, my freshman year up St. Joe, I played JV.
Right.
Like I said, Big Corsley, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corsley. He played JV up there with me that year as a 10th grader, which, you know what I'm saying, which I still thought was crazy to this day. You know what I'm saying? That man should have been on varsity, man. Come on now, Corsley, definitely, you know what I'm saying, strong beast for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that first year we played, we won the JV championship. Mm-hmm. You know, going into that year, I really didn't know who was at St. Joe. To be honest with you, I just know Pat came to me and he had showed some interest in wanting me to come up there. And my mother and them thought it would be a good idea for me to get a good education.
Okay.
That's what everything was based around, you know what I'm saying? I love my parents, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate them for taking me, you know what I'm saying, to all them games. But my parents, you know what I'm saying?
Out, man.
Yeah, shout out to Yvonne and James Butler, you know what I'm saying, raising me, you know what I'm saying, take me to all them games. Yeah. And they've been married for 49 years, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Definitely. So, you know what I mean? I had a good foundation, that was for sure, you know, and you know, they was taking me to all the games, so they decided that it would be a good idea. I didn't know who was in the Catholic League, but I remember Pat Clatchy coming up to St. Joe telling me that, you know, it wasn't any kids that were really getting Division I scholarships from Catonsville and Woodlawn High School at that time. But it was a few, though. I remember Everest Burns and some guys coming out of Woodlawn back in the day, but I'm just saying, he was like, it wasn't a lot of kids that were getting scholarships. So I ended up just wanting to go to St. Joe. I was like, hey, if I can get a scholarship, that's what I'm trying to do, get a good education, you know, because if not, I was going to go to Woodlawn. Mm-hmm. I would have teamed up, you know, with Damon Garrison.
Woodlawn Warriors.
Yeah. I would have teamed up with them out there, but
You'd have been a part of that Ramstown Woodlawn rivalry out there.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good ass rivalry.
You kind of want that a little bit. Since you lived out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes I went to the games. They had that ride out there that one year. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Woodlawn Ramsdale. A lot of good players. My man Tony Darden, you know, played with me down in Coastal. You know what I'm saying? That's my man, college roommate. So, yeah, you know, Randallstown, Woodlawn, that was a tough rivalry.
Now, all right, what you do your freshman year? How y'all finished JV?
Won a championship. My JV year. So going into, you know, that summer, Mount St. Joe had an AAU team.
Okay.
So we played, you know, in the AAUs, and we played with just that JV team that won the championship. And I think we finished third in the AAUs.
Okay.
That year, you know, behind like Cecil and Oliver.
Right.
So, you know, Bucky, you know, came up to me and said he wanted me to, you know, come down there. He said he had practice. He said, man, you should come down here and play with us. So I was like, all right, cool. So that was the start of me coming down, you know, playing with Oliver.
Now, people that play, everybody that plays for Oliver, I have to ask this question. What Bucky meant to you?
Man, Bucky was something else, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was something else, you know what I'm saying? My father really didn't come out, you know what I'm saying, to watch me play like that till I started playing for Bucky, you know what I'm saying? Bucky was entertainment, you know what I'm saying? My father loved Bucky, you know what I'm saying? He was like, because I would quit, you know, from time to time, you know, Bucky, you know what I'm saying? He could be a little harsh with his words, you know what I'm saying? From time to time, you get to argue with him, but, you know what I'm saying? Bucky was a good dude, man. I love that dude, man. Good dude. Take us out of, you know what I'm saying? Really go out of his way, man. He always had the gym open down there for us.
I hear that. Excuse me on that. Hey, hold on.
See, that's the one thing you can do. You can do a little bit of editing.
Yeah. So now you playing with Bucky Lee. This your sophomore year now. This you sophomore year going into this, yeah, you going into your sophomore year. What's your mindset? What's your mindset at this time? Was it, oh, I'm going to make varsity this year?
Yeah.
Oh, this is not another year at JV. What players was you sizing up on your team at Mount St. Joseph said, listen, like, I know Big Coastal up there, but I'm going to have to go Big Coastal because I need to be on this team. Oh, Sean Johnson, shout out to Sean.
Yeah, Sean was
You know,
tough.
so y'all had some
my guy.
players. But so I know you had to fight cross scratch, you know what I'm saying, even a battle with them guys. So what was your mindset?
Man, well, you know, that first year going in, I don't know, I thought the small forward position was open. I felt like that it was some seniors that was playing, you know what I'm saying, that was solid players, but you know what I'm saying, I thought that I had a chance to battle with them, you know, to possibly start that year. Going into my sophomore year at St. Joe. So, you know what I mean, like, you know, I knew it was gonna be a battle. We had Danny Y, shout out to Dan Y, he played up University of Detroit, played up Allegheny with Steve Francis. You know what I'm saying? Danny was tough. Hit the game winning 3 against UCLA in the tournament. You know what I mean?
He was long. He was long. Like,
3-point shooter. That's all he did was shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? He was tough.
Yeah, he was long. I remember him.
Block shots, get rebounds. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Shout out, man.
I think Danny was first team 1 year, second team 1 year, you know, Catholic League. He definitely did his thing.
Yeah, he was
straight. Allegheny, he was nice.
Yeah. Did he come out Cecil one time? Did I see him
He played, I believe he played down Cecil. He might have played with some traveling teams. I remember that.
I want to say Cecil. I want to say he played with Cecil, BNBL.
He played.
Yeah, I want to say this with Pat. He played with Pat Nagumba and them.
He went up to Nike camp.
Yeah.
He went up to all that. He played in all that.
Yeah, I think yeah. So all right, so you playing behind those guys. Right?
Corsley was up there. Corey McNeil, Aaron Bowles. They played up Cecil. You know, so yeah, we had a nice squad.
So all right, let's get to it. Junior year.
All right, junior year. Every year I was going up to 5-star camp.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That was
some of those battles.
That was a good experience because that was kind of like just another opportunity to get out of town and play some ball against some kids from other states. You know, just to mix it up. You know, they're gonna have a few All-Americans that's gonna come into the camp. Some guys that's gonna be possibly top 100. So you get to mix it up. You know.
Now, what sessions you went to?
I know I went to Robert Morris, Honesdale. I went to all of them over the years because I was going 2 times. Like, they had a thing, like, if they knew you were, like, a solid player, you remember Tom Kinchowski.
Yeah. You get to go to the last session. What the last session, like the thickest session or something?
Whatever the thickest session was, I was going definitely to the thickest session my last year going into St. Joe for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I would go up there 2 times a year, and 1 year I would go and work the camp. I would work the camp and get 1 week for free. That's how they set it up for guys who could hoop. You know what I'm saying? They always did that like that.
Now you're junior. Before we get to your junior season, because I feel like this is your coming out party. You know what I'm saying? I feel like myself, maybe because I'm competing against you. That summer, maybe because we played that summer, but you had a good summer. Y'all won. I know y'all beat us. So y'all had a good. Now you saying you was doing 5-star on your own. You know you went away to AAU. So
yeah, went away with AAU.
I know your mental was on 10. So your junior year. This is Mark, what, senior year? No,
senior year.
Mark. Yeah, this is Mark.
My junior year was Mark's senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see how Mark was going through the Catholic League. I want to know about the St. Francis game. I'd like to know about the Towson Catholic game, the Catholic Halls. You know what I'm saying? The Catholic League tournament. Oh yeah, fill the people in. tell people what was your mental. We want to know your mindset going into these games, playing against these guys, and yeah.
Man, well, shoot, you know you was gonna have to play. These guys, you know what I'm saying. The guys in the Catholic League, they're gonna hit shots. You're gonna have to come down and hit some shots against them. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying. It's gonna be shot for shot. But you know what I'm saying. Those guys, you know what I'm saying. They were the toughest too. Mark and Juan for sure. You know what I mean. But you know what I'm saying. I like the battle. You know what I mean. I like to play against them. You know what I'm saying. And I look at it like. You know, that's where you earn your stripes. You know what I'm saying? If they respect you, if you can get respect from them, you get respect anywhere in the country, period. Right. Yeah. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. How many, can you tell the people some stats?
I would say my junior year, I probably averaged about like anywhere from 13 to 15 points. I can't remember right off the top of my head. I had a solid year. We were deep. You know what I'm saying? We had Corey at the two. Corey probably had like 16. Aaron probably was dropping like 12. Courtney, who we had in the post those years? Big Jim Baronis, he went to Xavier. He played with David West.
Okay.
We had Big Sean in the post.
Yeah.
Where did Sean go at? College.
Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart. Yep. Went to Sacred Heart. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like that year I had a real solid year, but I felt like I could have did more. I felt like I should have got the ball more. But you know, we as basketball players, we always gonna feel like that when we on a team that's loaded. You know what I mean? You always gonna feel like you need some more touches because you know in the back of your mind, you know what you can do and you know what you're capable of.
Now that Catholic League tournament, I was reading the article and y'all was playing against St. Francis. And you put the team on your back. I don't know if you remember that, but you put the team on your back. And I want to say you finished with maybe 24 and 14 or maybe 24 and 12.
That was Calvert Hall probably, that was my senior year. That was Calvert Hall my senior year.
No. I can show you the picture on my phone. Because Bird reaching for the ball, you got Sean Hampton behind Bird. Yeah, they're in the picture. I sent it to you. Don't worry about it.
Right.
It said 24-14. That's what it is.
Because I remember, see, my senior year, Reggie, Calvert Hall, they beat St. Francis, right? St. Francis was on it, man. St. Francis was on the tear. You know what I'm saying? Every year, St. Francis, you know what I'm saying? That was the only team I didn't beat in the Catholic League. Okay. While I was in the Catholic League was St. Francis. Played everybody in the Catholic League tough. Played against one, beat one. Both the years I was there, we beat one. You know what I mean? We split with them. We split with everybody. We played everybody else. We split with everybody pretty much. But Mark and Sean, man, shit, they was the best. They was the best in town, man. Shit, you know what I mean? As far as what I seen, you know, I seen everybody play in town.
Now we can get to it. Going into your senior year. It was rumors floating around that you was going to transfer to Calvert Hall. Tell the people, was it a rumor or was it true? Because you was going to go in and you and Reg Brown was going to match up together. Who else was Big Dalbert? Jared. Yeah. Y'all was going. That was been a nice squad now.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like I loved playing up St. Joe, and I loved playing in the Catholic League, but man, it was a financial situation. You know, It just came down to finances for real.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people don't know you got to pay money to go up there. You know, they're not cutting any athletes a break. You know, by the time I got to my senior year, I knew that I could play, you know, pretty much any school around town for free.
Right.
You know, I was paying, you know, thousands. My pops was paying, you know, thousands of dollars, man, to go to St. Joe. I can't remember what it was. It was like 10,000. It was something. It was something like that. So, you know, by the time, you know, the education was good, but you know, my grades were solid. So if you go, you know, you go to a school, you know, like St. Joe or Calvert Hall or a school like that, you know, it's high academic standards. Like a lot of days I want to do some shit at the school, hang out, you know what I'm saying? I had to do that schoolwork, man. That shit was for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was real, man. Like, we had a different type of grading scale. Like, you had to get a 93 to get an A. If you a fail, you get a 76, man. You failed.
But it prepared y'all for college.
Oh, it prepared you for college. College was a breeze, for real.
City, when they started making 60s passes, oh my God.
Yeah, see. And that's a different, like, that's what I was talking. I was talking to Mike the other day, you know, at the park, and we was talking about, you know, guys playing ball from the city and the county and who had more talent. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of talent in both.
What do you think?
I think that it was great talent
You don't reckon that?
in both leagues. If you just look,
It says CB2 now, so
it's great.
Go ahead, talk. You talk.
It's great talent. It's great talent in both leagues. And given a different year, sometimes the talent is better in the Catholic League and sometimes it's better in the city. That's just how it goes. It fluctuates sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But both leagues gonna have Division I players. But in the Catholic League, gonna have 6 teams that's gonna have a bunch of guys that's gonna be Division I ready. Not just Division I ready to play basketball, but you're gonna be Division I ready academically to go in there and do the work. Yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's because you know that's what the fuck it come down to. Everybody play basketball, man. Know what I'm talking about. You play basketball. Yeah, I was listening to Kevin Braswell's story the other day, and shout out to KB. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I seen him was like seeing an NBA player and shit. I was like, damn, this nigga's polished like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So him and Mike King and all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I remember him saying he was going to night school. Trying to get into school and shit because, you know what I'm saying, a fucked up situation had happened, you know what I'm saying? And we all done had some crazy situations happen in our lives, you know what I'm saying? We done all, you know, had the doubters and the naysayers and just, you know, people that was hating, man, you know?
Yeah, now, you go through your senior year, walk us through your senior year a little bit.
Going to my senior year, you know, like I said, I was thinking like maybe I would transfer, like I said, because of the academics. When that didn't work out, I was gonna probably go to Calvert Hall, to be honest with you. I was gonna team up with Reggie, you know what I mean? And that was just because I was gonna have an opportunity to go to school for free. Mm-hmm. You know, it was nothing against Pat. Pat is always gonna be my guy, I love that guy, but man, I needed to get a free education and help out my family, period. You know what I'm saying? They could have saved that money and put it towards something else.
Right.
So going in my senior year, you know what I'm saying, I said, shit, I'm going back to St. Joe. It didn't work out, whatever. I'm going to go up there, and I'm just going to try to have a good-ass year. You know, I was trying to go, like, everybody trying to get a Division I scholarship. I don't care who you is. You coming out playing ball, you trying to get a Division I scholarship, big time, mid-major, small, whatever. You trying to get a scholarship, man.
Facts.
Period. You trying to go further your education. You trying to get out of town. You definitely trying to get out of town. You think about how many guys left Baltimore and never came back.
Yeah. Now tell the people how you recruiting go this senior year.
Before the year, I was gonna go to Canisius. I'd already had it planned. I was gonna go up there, but I couldn't get my SAT scores.
Okay.
My SAT scores was holding me back.
Okay.
I kept scoring low on the SAT scores. I don't know. I was going, like I said, I was going there getting the best education, but my SATs wasn't doing well on them. So that year, I took them like 4 times.
Okay.
And, you know, as the year goes on,
That pressure.
the pressure, man, whew, that pressure is crazy. You know what I'm saying? For everybody knows, you know the pressure is crazy, especially if you're like a high level player, you know what I'm saying? Like
everybody paying attention.
Everybody pay attention, but if you a guy that's like under the radar a little bit, then yeah, man, the pressure's mounting. So
no, see, I think it's the other way around.
What?
Because when you're a guy, when you're a high level guy, you got a name, and you don't have your scores, or you trying to get your scores. It's like everybody know. Oh, he don't got a score yet. He don't got a score yet. But if it's somebody that's going underneath the radar, nobody really care like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree because my plan was this. If I didn't get my scores, I was going to go to prep school. I think it was Worcester Academy, or it was one of those prep schools, you know what I'm saying, up north.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly the name right off the top of my head, but I was like, all right, I'm going to go to prep school and I'm going to make a name for myself up there. As far as like my game, that's all I was really missing, I think, in high school was a 3-ball. Like I was the size of a shooting guard in college. So, you know what I mean, I played a lot of power forward because Baltimore, like you said, it's not a lot of tall guys. Like it's like you know how it goes. But whether you
undersized.
Yeah, we was always undersized. Hey, Baltimore was always undersized. But y'all guys up Cecil, you know what I'm saying, y'all had some height in the post, you know what I mean, in the summer times. But with Bucky, we would normally go with small ball. We would kill with small ball. We would kill. We would kill.
About top three guards out the top 10 in the city on y'all team.
Yeah,
we had to go small ball.
We kill with the small ball, man.
You go 20, 20, 20. You know what I'm saying? All across the board.
We kill with that small ball.
Now, all right, you didn't get your score. So then what was next?
All right. So this is what ended up happening. Schools that was recruiting me, man, just fell off. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they just signed other people. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So I get to like springtime. You know, I take the SAT during springtime. Didn't get my score again, so I take it again during the end of the year.
Right.
Last session. I'm at the last session. This is it. I'm like, if I don't get my score, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to prep school. I wasn't really thinking about going to junior college. I was like, I'm gonna go another year of prep. At the time, I had a late birthday, so I was 17.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I graduated from St. Joe. When I got down to Coastal Carolina, I was 17. So, you know.
You're a baby.
Yeah.
It's really like baby status going to college.
Yeah. I got down there. I got to college. I was 17. So, I was like, all right, let me take it this last time. You know what I mean? I did a little bit of prep with the little books or whatever. I was just like, man, said a prayer in there, took the test. Yeah. Right. So, Pete Strickland, coach at, he was coaching up at Dayton. He had just got the job down at Coastal Carolina. He seen me playing up 5-star, so he brought me in for a visit. He was like, look, man, I just got the job at Coastal Carolina. I had a coach at Winthrop named Greg Marshall. He's now over at Wichita State. You know, Wichita State went to the Final Four, probably like 8-9 years ago with Van Fleet and all them. Yeah. He came up St. Joe, had me do a workout, you know, so he was recruiting me, but I went down to Coastal Carolina for the visit. And Coastal Carolina is in Conway, South Carolina. It's like, I'm gonna say it's like 4 miles outside of Myrtle Beach. Okay. You know, so fly me down there, get out the plane, and I'm not exaggerating. It might have been bike week. It probably was bike week. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I went out there, you know what I'm saying, I had a great week out there as far as my visit. I ain't even gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? Myrtle Beach is a beautiful place year round, to be honest with you. Especially coming from, coming from here, I was like, you know, Myrtle Beach, all right, let me see what it look like. Yeah, sign me up. So I went down there and I was chilling on the visit. And let's say, you know, like it was like a Monday or something, or Tuesday or something, down there on the visit, and I get my SAT scores, right? So my peoples had got the scores in the mail, and they told me I got like, you know, I think I got like 1170 or 1180, whatever it was, I qualified. You know, so I was like, cool, I'm in there. So the coach was down there, he was like, hey, I know you haven't got your scores, like the next day while I was on my visit. And I was like, yeah, but he was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm still gonna recruit you if you go somewhere else. So I was like, I told him, I said, man, look, I got my scores. So he was like, oh, you got your scores? I said, yeah. So later on that evening, he just offered me a scholarship. He offered me and this guy named Steve Miles. He played the shooting guard for us. He offered us both a scholarship. We were both on a visit together. So he asked me, he was like, he said, you know, here's the scholarship. You can sign right